everybody, this is Bluto. I just want to welcome you to K-Dog Games, Toys, and More. Enjoy the videos!
Hi all, Karen Dog coming at you again. Bluto joining me.
Hi.
So for another episode of Play or Pass. Sorry, my page is blowing, so I'm trying to get it to stay down here. For this one, like I said, I don't remember what episode number I'm on. I was trying to keep that consistent and kind of forgot.
Who cares?
So what I'm going to talk about in this one, it's called Dragon Quest 11. Yeah, just making sure. Echoes of an Elusive Age.
Okay.
This was developed and published by Square Enix. It's part of the Dragon Quest series, which I had never heard of. Now I'll explain how I found this.
Okay.
The engine is Unreal Engine 4. This is on Nintendo 3DS, PlayStation 4, Microsoft Windows, and Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
This was originally released in Japan July 29th of 2017, and it was released worldwide September of 2018. It's a role-playing single-player game, so this is right up my alley. Basically, I found out about this game when I was watching some videos of other games I was playing to rent from GameFly, and somebody was talking about the game I have on my list to rent, and they said they would recommend playing this a little bit more because they were saying it's kind of an unsung RPG game.
Cool.
So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll check it out. So I actually bumped it up on my list because it was available. The other game I want to get, I think, is low right now. So basically, this game is set in the world of Irida, I think is how it's pronounced. And at the beginning of the game, there's like this invasion of monsters attacking this castle.
More monsters.
They were different monsters. I think it was dragons and everything too. And it basically destroys this kingdom. The protagonist is a baby at this point. He basically survives this raid, ends up being raised in this village called Cobblestone. And then when he becomes of age, like he kind of learns like he was adopted and, you know, his quote unquote destiny was to go to the kingdom of Heldor. I knew I wrote it down. And basically, once he gets there, he's accused of being an evil entity and thrown in a dungeon. And kind of everything kind of goes from there. He's on this adventure. He's joined by several other helpers, I guess, other characters. And he's known as the Luminary. So basically, I guess, I'm trying to remember, there was like supposed to be a good and evil type deal back then. And here, when our protagonist, our main character, was born, he was born with this symbol that gives him these powers, but he's actually the good entity, so that means the bad entity is back again. So I think they were saying something with the king at Heldor, or whatever the heck that place was called, was like figuring imprisoning him would keep the dark entity away. But this game's a play for me, just so you know. I actually ended up purchasing this off of GameFly because I couldn't find it anywhere else. I don't know how far along I am in it. I've played probably a good 15, 20 hours of it so far.
Wow.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm even that far into the game yet. I have two more helper characters to get yet, but I'm at a point where I've crossed paths with them, so I don't know how soon they'll be joining my party. But like I said, for me, this reminded me a little bit of old school Final Fantasy with the fight screens.
So it's dragons.
And
castles.
Yeah, some of that stuff.
So it's like a Power Metal video.
Some of the characters are the monsters are very cartoonish, but I absolutely loved it. I mean, it's like some of the names are hysterical.
So it's like watching a Power Metal video.
Yeah, to an extent, because I think that's the comment Bob has made when I've played this, and he's been watching, because some of this is reminding me of that, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of does, but like I said, for me, it was reminding me a little bit of, like I said, old school Final Fantasy with, like, if you're going back to, like, Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 2 with the way the fight screens and all that are set up. I mean, you can see the characters, the monsters, enemies on screen, and you can attack them but sometimes they can initiate as well. So, I mean, that's what it's reminding me of. And like I said, it is kind of cartoonish, but I am, like, enjoying playing it so much. Apparently this is more well known over in Japan. So I think with this one,
they make good games over there.
Yeah, so they were trying, guess they've tried to bring this over worldwide or to the States before, but haven't been real successful. So I guess I think I read this was another attempt to do this. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I actually ordered, I had mentioned another video I did a GameStop purchase recently, and there was a couple other Dragon Quest ones in there, so I purchased those ones to kind of check out as well to see. But I guess some of these characters have crossed over into like the Smash Brothers games. I played them a couple times. I'm not really into them as much. But I think the protagonist, which you name, because mine's named after me, even though he's the guy.
Wow.
Because I didn't
That's
realize
original.
Well, I just didn't know. So, like I said, it's a definite play if you can get access to it somehow. It's one of these ones, though, I don't think like you have to really know what's going on from the previous ones, because that's what I think. Like with Final Fantasy as well, it's not like some of those build on each other, except for Final Fantasy X and the second part of that. And I think some of the Lightning series, I think there's some that build on, but I'm not real familiar with those because I haven't played them as much. But yeah, from what I'm gathering with this one, you can play it as a standalone. It's not like you have to play any of the earlier ones to know what's currently going on. I think I did read though the end of the game kind of sets up for Dragon Quest III, which I don't know if this is Dragon Quest XI. How do you go to Dragon Quest III? Like, I'm not sure on that.
That sounds like a power metal band name.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest.
So, I mean, I'm probably going to do a little bit more research into this, but like I said, I am thoroughly enjoying the game so far. I mean, I don't feel it's a hard game to play. I mean,
it's push buttons and watch a half
well,
hour.
it's strategy and all that too, because you're trying to figure out like which once you can only have 4 members in your party, but you end up with 7 or 8 people total.
You want the smart and tough ones.
So you're trying to figure out certain points, like, okay, especially like certain characters that do magic. It's like, okay, whose magic do I need at this point, or whose strength do I need here, and all that. So it's like you're trying to figure out, and even this is even kind of like with Final Fantasy, the earlier games, sometimes you're trying to adjust your party to determine, what's going to be best for this current battle.
Cool.
And everything. So, like I said, that's kind of what's drawing me in with it, because it reminds me of so much of that. But I mean, even though like the graphics and some of the character stuff is kind of silly, I totally enjoy it. Some of the characters in your party are a little annoying at times with some stuff. But
what did I say in the other thing?
What?
Good graphics don't equal good game.
Well, I said about the characters being
good gameplay makes a good game.
Yes, it does. So, like I said, definitely check this out if you can. That is it for this review. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when I post new content.
Yep.
Help share the page. I would greatly appreciate it.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, we've been recording a lot tonight.
Yep.
Subscribers and watchers, thank you. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all of you. Love you all. And watchers, please subscribe. And my new subscribers, I hope you're enjoying and keep coming back for more. If you know somebody that would enjoy the page, send them our way. Well, more than happy to have them over here. Check out my other channel I do with Bluto. Karen and Bluto is another review channel, movie reviews. I keep wanting to say movie and game reviews over there for some reason, but it's just movie reviews.
I only watch movies. I don't play games that much.
Some language in that over there, so just an FYI if you're going to check that channel out. If there's a game you would like me to review in this or to check out, please let me know in the comments, and if I can get access to it, I will check it out. That is it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.